Good evening, everybody, and congratulations to Deborah Gillis. The work you're doing, obviously, is really important. And from what I've learned about the Foreign Policy Association, it's a very impressive organization. In today's world, the mission of trying to inform people about the problems that exist around the world is more critical than ever. But I have the pleasure of introducing another honoree tonight, Tom Strauss, and he's receiving the Foreign Policy Association Medal for the things that he's done in the philanthropic world. Tom has had an extraordinary business career, first spending many years at Salomon Brothers, where ultimately he became its president. He then went on to become co-chairman of Granite Capital, and then joined Ramius LLC, where today he serves as its chairman and vice chairman of its parent, Cowen & Company. Tom's a former member of the governors of the American Stock Exchange and many other security organizations, as well as the Federal Reserve's International Capital Markets Committee and the U.S.-Japan Business Council. He's also been the past president of the Association of Primary Dealers for U.S. Government Securities. So you can see that Tom is a legend in the investment world and a pioneer in the world of absolute return alternatives. But as I said earlier, he's receiving this award tonight in recognition of the great service he's given to the not-for-profit world in so many dimensions and in so many organizations and causes. He serves on the Board of Trustees of the U.S.-Japan Foundation. He's been a trustee and is now trustee emeritus of the Riverdale Country Day School and vice president of the Bachman Strauss Dystonia and Parkinson Foundation. This is an organization that he and his wife Bonnie founded. And that's an organization that has had a huge impact on a disease that very few people knew about before they started to make it known, and they've funded an enormous amount of research, and it's had tremendous success. He also sits on the investment committee of 4 endowments. But it's his work at the Mount Sinai Health System, where I've served as the chairman of the board, that I've had the pleasure of working closely with Tom. He heads our investment committee and he serves on our executive committee. And the time and dedication that he's given to these activities is extraordinary. At Mount Sinai, Tom oversees our endowment, which exceeds about $1.5 billion. And he treats it as if it was his own money, but it's not, Tom. In fact, the kind of work that Tom does and the people that he's worked with and the organization that he has created has been extraordinary. We started out with a few trustees who were managing a little bit of money, and Tom really created an investment office and an organization that has had huge impact on the finances and ultimately the success of Mount Sinai. So I really thank him for that. The integrity and the skill that he brings to all of this work he does on behalf of not-for-profit, as well as his generosity, is why he's so deserving of this honor tonight. He also brings a great sense of humor and an extraordinary personal set of relationships. He's a wonderful guy to be around, and I'm very happy to call him my friend. Of course, the most important part of Tom's life is his family. He's blessed with his wife Bonnie, his son Peter, and his daughters Tracy and Liz, their spouses, and 6 grandchildren. So now it's my great pleasure to ask my friend Tom to come up to receive the Foreign Policy Award Medal.